a Dredfunn original production. Please sit back and enjoy.
Standing 6'3", weighing 287 pounds, world's strongest man. From Iceland, Magnus Ver Magnusson. Hey guys, Dredfunn here again with another one of my pencil sketch World's Strongest Man uploads. Like I just said, it's Magnus Ver Magnusson. Probably one of the most famous strongmen going in the modern day. He's been retired for a number of years, but definitely left his mark. He was a 4-time winner. In total, he competed, I believe it was 6 times, maybe 7. But I know he came first in 1991, runner-up the following 2 years in 92-93. Then he won it again in 94, 95, and 96. Like I said, 6'3", 287 pounds. Not the biggest fella to compete in the World's Strongest Man, but probably the first strong man to actually combine all the total skills that you need to be a successful strongman. He was big and powerful in the static events where you're lifting huge poundage, but he was also very good in the speed and endurance type events where you've got to lift something heavy and carry it over a distance. The guy combined both perfectly, and as you can see, won it 4 times. Some of the other neat stats that I found are neat little records. I like to let you guys know what their best lifts were in the conventional powerlifting 3. He's got an 882-pound squat. That was his best ever. A 605-pound bench with a bench shirt. So you guys that have been paying attention to this, and any of you powerlifters out there, you know what I'm talking about when I say a bench shirt. He also had an 827-pound deadlift. Another interesting fact, he had the record for a number of years in the tire deadlift with 981 pounds. For those of you that don't know, the tire deadlift is a strongman event pretty much similar to a conventional deadlift, except, you guessed it, they got tires on the end. He had that record for a number of years with, like I said, 981 pounds. I just saw a video there of Benedict Magnusson, another strong man, a big dude. He did an 1,100-pound tire deadlift, so that record surely has been surpassed, and then some. As for the pencil sketch, this drawing was a lot of fun. This is about the time where I'm having an easier time finding the images that I want to draw for the strong man. A lot of those earlier strongmen that competed in the 80s and the 90s and beforehand, a lot of their pictures aren't of the highest quality, the resolution, so it makes it hard for me to recreate a realistic image or a realistic reproduction. This one was the first where it was a great picture. There was a number of him, and it's actually done, the picture itself was done in black and white. So there was no translating of the colors, no mishmash of any of that. I just basically did my soft outline and then darken it all up and try to make it pop using some smudging technique. And really with this one I focused a lot on trying to capture his face. He has a distinguished, I think, like Icelandic or Middle European type features to his face, and I wanted to have that real determined look. Magnus was the first real strongman that I ever really watched on a regular basis, and I thought the guy was incredible. I still think to this day probably the best strongman that ever walked so far on the earth. I mean, I know some people are going to say Mariusz Pudzianowski, and I do have him. I've drawn him up next, and maybe he had the best body, and damn was he strong. But like I said, Magnus really shocked the world by combining speed, power, and overall strength to really dominate the competition. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. We're getting through, moving on up. Don't forget to subscribe, and like I said, press the like button. Dredfunn out.
This has been a Dredfunn.com production. Thanks for watching.